Alrighty guys, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys 3 things I learned about getting in shape, getting lean, getting a cold physique, bro. Alright, the first thing, bro, getting in shape, getting lean is a reward for being consistent over time, over a long duration of time, okay? Usually when people say, oh, what's the quickest way I can get abs, or what's the quickest way I can get in shape, or whatever the case may be, it's because a lot of people don't have the commitment, the dedication to working out every single day and eating clean. All right, they already know they don't have the dedication and the commitment for it. That's why they're looking for the quickest, shortest way. All right, when in all actuality, what they really should be asking is, what's the most efficient way? Okay, the most efficient way. All right, but understanding and accepting that if you want to get a good physique, you want to get a good body, bro, you just got to just accept the fact that it's going to test your faith. It's going to test your commitment, your dedication, your drive, and your will to really wanting it. If you really don't want it, bro, trust me, you will find out. Subconsciously, it will be known. Okay, you can say that, oh yeah, I want it. But when your motivation runs out, and when it's, you know what I'm saying, day 68, and you've been doing this thing for over 2 months now, and you still aren't having the body that you thought you would have by now. You would have thought you would have a 6-pack, or you'd be whatever the case by now. But in all actuality, you're not. You start really realizing how long this is going to take. You start realizing how much commitment you need to have. Okay, how much faith do you have to continue to show up, do what you know is going to get you the results, but leave without the results, leave having to wait for the results, until you don't know when it's going to happen, but you just got to wait until. All right, that is what is going to test, bro. A lot of people just ain't built for that shit, bro. And a lot of people are so not built for that shit to the point where now they think they got to take tests, or now they got to take steroids and shit like that. Trying to just find shortcuts to this shit. Robbing Peter to pay Paul, essentially. Just stupid, all right? You're over the whole point of you getting in shape was for you to be healthy. But this is how you know that you really just don't want to be healthy. You just want to look good. Where looking good is going to cost you your health. All right, it's so ironic how a cold physique is supposed to signal health, but in all actuality, you're going to lose your health just chasing this good physique. Okay, so many people are sticking themselves in the butt with a bunch of foreign substances that they really don't need, and I'm gonna let you know some of the long-term costs for it. All right, some of the long-term costs is that you motherfuckers probably aren't going to be able to reproduce. Okay, having children, goodbye. All right, these are negative consequences from steroids, bro, that actually happen, bro. While you're over here trying to look manly and trying to look muscular and trying to literally be the epitome of the most masculine man possible, you can't do some of the things that typical masculine men do, which is the ability to reproduce, essentially. All right, your shit don't work down there. You know what I mean? You don't want to be that. All right, what's the point of looking that way, chasing that, if it's only going to just do the opposite effect? You feel me? What's the point of looking like you're healthy, looking like you're shredded, but you're in a hospital bed needing a new fucking liver, needing new kidneys and shit, because you've just been pouring toxins into your body, and your body just is not built to handle that. Okay, when all actuality, all you have to do is just eat fucking chicken, eat fucking rice, and drink your protein shakes over time, and you would have got the physique that you wanted. But instead, you chose to go the other route because you said, oh, it's taking too long, and whatever the case may be. And now you're just filled with nothing but regret. You're wishing you can go back in time and change your decision making, but you can't. All right, you just gotta fucking accept, bro, that this shit is a long game, bro. It's only built for motherfuckers that can really want to go into deep waters, that really gotta go to a dark place and is willing to thug it out, bro. Be isolate, be alone, just you know what I'm saying, just be in full grind mode, bro. That's what it's going to require. All right, there is no other way. Any other way, bro, is you're going to end up paying for that shit one way or another. Okay, just stay natural and just stay consistent, bro. You're going to get it with time. And you want to know something crazy, bro? If you stay natural and you continue to look natural, that's what's going to make you attractive. That's what's going to give you the look that you're going for, all right? You start getting on steroids and shit like that, and you start going crazy, bro, and start looking unnatural, bro. Girls don't like unnatural motherfuckers, bro. I'll just go ahead and let you know that there's only a certain niche of girls that like those big-ass bodybuilder type of dudes, bro. It's typically going to be bodybuilder type girls, okay? Which is not the type of girls that I want to fucking be around or be with, bro, because those women are on testosterone and they look manly too, bro. Those are the only type of women that like fucking enormous size muscles that look unnatural, okay? You want to be a natural looking motherfucker, bro? Just do it the natural way, all right? You can get a V-taper physique just with consistency, effort over time, okay? Not losing dedication, not losing discipline, okay? Motivation is not going to get you there, okay? It's okay for you to be motivated, okay? It's definitely not going to hurt, okay? It definitely will help, but I'm going to let you know, if that's your primary source of fuel to get you there, bro, I'm going to let you know, man, you're going to run out of gas real quick, way quicker than you thought you're going, all right? What's going to keep you going, bro, is just remembering why you started, okay? What's going to keep you going is having the understanding that as long as I show up and I'm grinding, okay, and I check in on this day and I check in on the next day, I'm just getting 1% better, okay? What you have to do is, instead of you looking for perfection, all you need to do is look for signs of progression, all right? Look for signs of progression. Compare yourself to yourself, okay? Don't compare yourself to others. Only compare yourself to yourself, your previous self, okay? I want you, instead of you being like, oh, I don't look like him or I want to look like him, motherfucker, what's going to keep you grinding is realizing, damn, I didn't get as winded as I normally did. Or damn, I used to be able to only run 1 mile. Now I can run 2 miles. Damn, I used to only bench press this amount of weight. I used to only bench press 95 pounds. And now I'm bench pressing 135. Holy shit, man. Just that right there, seeing progress, that is going to be the indicator that this shit works, okay? And as long as you keep making progress, you're going to keep getting better. Your body's going to keep getting tighter. Eventually, you're going to look in your mirror and you'll be like, damn, this shit is here already. When did my fucking back get so big? When did my clothes? You're going to start noticing your clothes are not even going to start fitting you the same. Your clothes are going to start fitting different, all right? You just got to understand, like, that's what's going to keep you going, all right? You can't just be like, oh, why's the house not done yet? Okay, this is going to be a lot similar to you building a house. It doesn't take you to build a house, bro. To build something large in structure, bro, it requires time, okay? This is you building your house. You're building your body, bro. This is a little like the same as building a house. It's going to take time, bro. There is no shortcut. Just accept it. I wish I could tell you guys, yeah, I'll do this, and in 3 months from now, you're going to have abs and you're going to look shredded, or you're going to look like a movie star or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I wish that was the case, bro. But I'm just telling you guys my experience, okay? As a natural guy who right now is at 14% body fat, I got about 160 pounds of lean mass. So, bro, and I'm 5'7", okay? I'm letting you guys know, man, that is definitely not where I started, okay? Over time, okay, as the months went by, bro, I've just added more and more, gotten leaner and leaner, added more and more muscle, bro, over time, bro, gotten slowly but surely stronger, okay? That right there is going to be a great feeling for you, all right? When you look at yourself and know that, man, I'm getting better, what I'm doing actually works, okay? What's going to fucking jeopardize you is when you start looking at other people, or you start having this expectation that, oh, it's supposed to be here, bro. I'm letting you know, bro. It is not. it just takes a lot longer than what you thought it was. Okay, you really got to be committed to this shit. You really got to want this for you, bro. Me, the reason why I wanted to get in shape is because I did not love myself. I did not like who I was in the mirror, and I knew I could be better. I knew that I could be a guy that could have muscles and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I knew I could. I said they can do it. There's no reason as to why I can't. Okay, and when I was going to the gym, I'm seeing big ass motherfuckers walking around, and that's just giving me the confirmation that if I'm in this building with these dudes, eventually I'm going to become just like them. Okay, I was even seeing other people at the gym, them growing. All right, them maybe not being the biggest guy or the leanest guy or whatever the case may be, but I remember seeing them what they looked like a month ago, and I just so happened to run into them in the gym this week, and I was like, damn, she looks different, or damn, he looks different. Damn, they've been staying consistent, they've been grinding. Bro, you just got to be able to stay consistent. The number one tip that I have for you, if you want to get a good physique, bro, is staying consistent, bro. You gotta be really committed to this. You gotta be really, like, you gotta go ahead and throw the timetable out. Throw the if I start working out now, then by the time my vacation comes, I should be da da da. Bro, fuck that, bro. Take time. You looking at the time, you checking your watch, and you looking at your calendar, it's gonna fuck you up, bro. And you want to know something? Time was only created by man. Okay, it's man and what this earth is telling you that's making you think like, oh, something with me ain't right. No, bro. Take time out of this, bro. Time is not a factor when it comes to you getting something that is going to literally elevate your life tremendously, where you are literally going to become a better person, not just physically, but also spiritually within. Okay, because I'm gonna tell y'all something. All right. Yes, you're training in the gym. Yes, you're trying to get a certain look physically, okay? But I'm going to let y'all know something, bro. You're training your spirit and you're training your mind as well to be able to stay committed and have faith in the process, bro, and to be able to stay humble. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I'm going to tell y'all boys about getting in shape, bro, is because you're always going to stay humble. Okay, because you're always going to remember where you started. All right, you're always going to remember that wherever you are right now, you weren't here thinking arrogantly. You didn't get where you were thinking you were better than the process. No, the process is going to humble you. Okay, because your fucking body's going to be sore. You're not want to continue to work out. You're not going to want to eat clean and do all that shit that it requires. You're just not, but you have to. You know you have to, so you do it. You're going to develop discipline like no other, all right? And when it comes to you gaining discipline, all right, you take that virtue or you take that certain aspect, okay? You can take that and apply it to other areas of your life. Once you realize that you can be disciplined with this working out shit, bro, you can be disciplined with everything else. You set a goal saying, oh, well, I want to save up $10,000. You know that you can be disciplined. Now you just have to focus that discipline muscle towards your finances. Oh, I want to, you can just set whatever goal you want, all right? Oh, I want to start a business. You know that starting a business is going to be hard. And I would say starting a business is a lot similar to building a physique, okay? There's going to be a lot of times where you're going to be grinding, you're going to be working, and you may not make a profit. It's going to require a lot of cash up front. It's going to require a lot of investment up front without getting the results back immediately. Same exact thing when it comes to this gym shit, all right? It's going to be countless days of you showing up, busting your ass, wrecking your fucking body, and going home and having to do that shit all over again. Can't even walk down the fucking stairs because you so damn sore, bro. It's like you get tired of that shit, bro. It's like, how the fuck am I going to work out while feeling sore, okay? But you set a commitment, all right? You're dedicated towards getting your goal, getting this physique. You told yourself you was going to do it, and you're going to hold yourself accountable, okay? That right there, that you are becoming an individual. You right there are transforming who you are internally when you do stuff like that, okay? You can do that. All right. And that's what I be telling people, like, guys, you're like, bro, if you're not willing to go to that dark place where it's just like, dog, I really don't want to do this shit, but you know you got to, and you just like, fuck, man. You get in your gym bag, or you get in your water, or whatever the case may be, and you go into the gym and you just like, fuck, man, I don't want to do this shit, bro. I don't want to do this shit, bro. And then you still do it, bro. It's gonna be, at that point, you're literally elevating spiritually, because it's normal as a human to have those reactions or have those feelings, to want to stop whenever you feel sore, to want to stop whenever it gets hard. But when you push yourself to push through your flesh, push through what your human body is telling you to do, what everybody else would probably do, bro, you're just going to elevate to another level where you're not controlled by your feelings. You're not controlled by emotions. The only way that you can, you know what I'm saying, get better at that is just constantly going up against that adversity, not quitting, not backing down from that. Oh, I don't feel like it, so, you know, since I don't feel like it, I'm gonna just quit. No, bro. You gain discipline by being able to be in those moments of not feeling like you want to do it, but you get up and you do that shit anyways. You get up and you put one foot in the front of the other, and you just keep doing it. You doing it while you mad. You doing it while you sad. You doing it when you don't feel like it. That right there, my friend, that's the type of commitment that you're gonna need. Okay. I mean, yeah, like I said, motivation is cool, but like, if you're motivated and you're like, oh, I can't wait to go to the gym, I'll go to the gym. Okay, cool. All right, yeah, that's going to the gym while you're motivated. It's going to be a great thing, okay? It is going to get you closer to your goal, but you're not actually testing the spiritual internal muscle that is really going to get you to the physique of your dreams, okay? Be motivated, yes, but what I'm going to tell you is that how you really know if you're going to make it or really get the physique of your dreams is when you are finally faced with that moment of not wanting to do it anymore, not feeling like it anymore. And if you are able to overcome that hurdle, overcome that obstacle, and still get your ass to the gym, still get your ass over there and eating that meal prep, bro, I promise you, bro, that's when you know that I can do this shit. When you do that, bro, you want to know something too? Days that I go to the gym that I didn't feel like are typically the days where I have my best workouts, all right? Those are the days where my workouts are the absolute best. I cannot explain it, but it's like once I finally, once I get my body moving and I'm in there, I'm like, dang, bro, I didn't want to go into the gym. But once you start working, bro, that feeling of not wanting to go to the gym, bro, it goes away. Like, you don't go to the gym not feeling like going to the gym, and in the midst of your workout, in the midst of you working out, saying, oh, I still don't want to do this. I still want, like, that lactic acid, that soreness, those feelings and shit like that, that takes a back seat, and you now are present in the moment. When you're in that gym and you're working out, you're fixated on a goal. You're fixated on moving that weight, moving your body, okay? All the trauma, all the turmoil that you came before the gym that was weighing on you, it quickly just goes to the back, or it's just not a factor anymore because you're present in the moment, okay? And then, so I would say whenever you guys are feeling bad, you guys are going through a lot of stress, going to the gym, okay, helps with a lot of that, because instead of you going home and eating some ice cream or eating some comfort food and constantly, continuously thinking about the shit that didn't go right or how something went wrong, you now are going to put yourself in a gym scenario where you're focused and you're present on doing something. You're not thinking about other things. You're thinking about getting this weight up or completing the set. You're dying, okay? You're out of breath, okay? You're taxing the body. You don't have the energy to think about some other shit other than the moment or the shit that's in front of you at that moment, okay? And then once you are doing that, all right, when you get to the end of that workout, you're going to get hit with some crazy endorphins, okay? Your brain is going to signal like the most happiest or the biggest, like imagine like you knocked out a big goal, okay? Going to the workout whenever you don't feel like that, when you don't feel like it and you do, comes with a crazy sense of achievement, all right? That's why I said those are my best workouts, is because the feeling after, I'm like, man, I really grinded today, bro. Once I know I didn't want to go to the gym, but once I got flowing and once I started going, bro, you get into the zone. I can't explain it, bro. But once you're able to do that, you start getting confidence in yourself. And then you start realizing, like, man, I can be faced with not going to the gym, but you know how to get yourself to the gym. You know what I'm saying? When you don't feel like it. Because that's the number one thing as to why people can't stay committed, is because they think that, oh, I need to feel like going in order for me to go. No, bro, you're not going to feel like going it most days. You're just not. You're just not going to feel like it. But what you're doing is you're trying to internally tell yourself that you're a guy that goes to the gym, that does shit whenever you don't feel like it. That's the type of person that you want to become. That's the type of person that you're trying to be, that you're slowly transforming into. Is that despite you maybe not wanting to feel like doing certain things, you can still find a way. Despite it being hard, despite you may being tired, you still get shit done. That's the type of man that I feel like I am, and that's the type of man you're going to become once you just lock into this gym shit, bro. So, bro, it's really up to you, dog. It's time to lock it in and get to work.